So here's why forgiveness doesn't always work for trauma victims. I want you to be sure to stay to the end so I teach you an effective way to actually make it work for you. Forgiveness is tricky because the true goal of forgiveness is to release the painful energy that comes from a wound of betrayal. We wonder why it happened and how could that person abandon us emotionally and or physically, which made us feel unloved, and we blame them for it. The pain you went through has somehow made you feel invisible because the person who was supposed to care for you emotionally and or physically abandoned you. They didn't consider your feelings or think about you. And as a result of feeling unloved, we ultimately betray ourselves by treating and thinking of ourselves the way the person who betrayed us did. We think and treat ourselves as worthless, not valued, not acknowledged, and not appreciated. And we abandon ourselves and aren't truly loving us the way we need. And there's self-hate there, so we have to release the energy. So here's why we have to think of forgiveness in terms of energy, which is key to how it will work for you. The wound of the betrayal has harmed our psyche and it hits a particular energy field in our body where we feel broken and wounded from the experience as a result of it. The energy has trapped itself into a knot. And when energy doesn't flow, it's like energy constipation. And over time, it can be damaging to that particular area in the body. So that's why we feel damaged as a result of the energy not flowing in that area. So this is especially important if you're creative because that damage affects your creativity and overall confidence and trusting your intuition and gifts. So I want to share with you a new, effective, and innovative four-step process for forgiveness so that you ease your mind from the trauma and begin to give yourself permission to be present instead of rehashing why it happened and heal the energy wound where it's trapped in a knot damaging the flow of that particular chakra area so you flow again. All right? So what I need you to do, because this is a four-step process, is to get a pen and paper, write these processes down, try it, come back and comment, tell me how it went, and if you need any help, and you may want to save this video, okay, so you come back to it later. Step one, a letter. Write a letter to the person or persons who betrayed you about how they made you feel invisible, how they made you feel silent, and like you were a problem. Allow your emotions to come up. Don't be nice, be authentic, because the energy won't need you to be true to who you are and what you feel so you can finally acknowledge the pain. And once you acknowledge it and not push it away, you are ready to heal it because you're opening up instead of staying closed off. Closing up only avoids the healing. All right? In your letter, include how their actions made you feel about yourself. Step two, this is where we start forgiving ourselves. I want you to write, I forgive myself for hating myself because I was mistreated and even harmed by someone when I really needed them. I needed their help and their love, and they betrayed and abandoned me and made me feel unlovable. I forgive myself for mistreating myself the way I allowed others to mistreat me. Step three, this is where we get to the chakra areas that are really damaged and most affected by the pain of betrayal, and where that damage led you to silence yourself and question who you are. I want you to place your hands on your throat to acknowledge your voice. Your voice is powerful and it needs to speak into existence all your desires. And when the energy there is knotted up in the throat chakra, you feel like you can't fully speak your truth and you silence yourself. I want you to say, voice, I care for you. You are brilliant. I allow you to speak my truth. I care for you. You are brilliant. I allow you to speak my truth. I care for you. You are brilliant. I allow you to speak my truth. Then place your hands on your soul. Your soul is the reason you exist and needs to feel purposeful and never damaged. You must acknowledge your soul. Say, soul, I love you. You are purposeful and exist as unconditional love. Soul, I love you. You are purposeful and exist as unconditional love. Soul, I love you. You are purposeful and exist as unconditional love. The final step, step 4. Take a moment to yourself and just release the things that you told yourself that made you feel silent and invisible. Take as long as you need and then get some water and breathe, and just be sure to be tender with yourself. Let's make healing go viral. I'm your life coach, Sean Boogie. Let me know how it goes. I'll see you soon.